PowerPlayChess, brought to you in association with Kagi. White to play and win. Playing white, we have Flear, an old mate of mine. We used to play lots of tournaments on the circuit in Europe, and he's been living in France for decades now. And this game is from a tournament in France, played in Lyon. Looks like black has quite a solid position here. Nice blockade of the IQP. Looks like nice pieces. But one of black's pieces is misplaced here, and Glenn exploits that very nicely. In fact, he uses a theme that we've been discussing on the channel over the past month or so. That's a massive clue for you. White to play and win. Okay, let's have a look. Knight g4. Yes, that queen is just a little bit oddly placed outside the pawn chain. So the game went like this. Queen f5. And then bishop takes knight. Now if that's recaptured, then there's a nice little Zwischenzug. Yes, that's the theme, Zwischenzug. And here white wins with not bishop takes b7, because then black survives. But first of all, you throw in knight e3. That's the Zwischenzug. So the queen has to move. And then you take on b7. That's the trick, and you end up a piece up. So in the game, so just a quick recap, it's gone knight g5, queen f5, bishop e7. The game went queen takes knight, bishop takes rook. So Glenn has won an exchange. Actually takes quite nice technique to win this position, because black does have such a solid blockade here and a very compact position. But Glenn's technique was spot on. In fact, I'll just take you through that. It's quite instructive actually. See how he won this. Now, rooks need open files. So there is an open file here, but those squares are all covered by black's pieces. So Glenn opened more lines. That's very nice. And then h4. And then he went for a queen exchange. That's good stuff. And brought his king up. And basically he's now got two files to operate on after that. Nice move a5. So rook c5, that's a nice jumping off point as well. Rook a1, and now the rooks are beautifully placed. And after this, well, it's pretty easy, because once you exchange rooks, then that really is game over. And yeah, it got worse and worse for black. So very nice technique indeed from Glenn. Let's just go back and fill in some details. So in this position, after knight g4, black could play queen g6, but white wins in a similar way. Bishop takes knight, and this time you attack the queen with knight e5, and then you take on b7. So it's very nice. You've got two different Zwischenzugs in this position. There we go. If you want more puzzles, do check out chesspuzzle.net. There's a daily puzzle and loads more archived as well.